Today we have a heartwarming story for you. I'm going to be talking with Katey Preston, who is with the personal styling company Effortless Style. Before quarantine, Katey and some of her fellow stylists partnered with Belk of Cool Springs to gift makeovers to a woman and her 2 daughters in partnership with the Mary Parrish Center, a charity that provides compassionate housing for women and children to heal and rebuild after domestic violence. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful story. Will you tell us a little bit about this contest that you recently ran?
Absolutely. We have for 4 years now been a part of a fashion show that is held at one of the churches in Brentwood. It's held at Holy Family. Second year we did it, Women's Club decided to take it a step further and choose a charity and collect for them at all of our events throughout the year. But the fashion show, which is to be held every spring, was kind of the piece de resistance. It was kind of where the main fundraising would happen. That transferred into kind of always choosing a charity that benefited women. So we could use the slogan kind of women helping women. And last year, Katey, the owner of Effortless Style, realized that she really wanted to kind of step that up a notch and give back and gift makeovers. Women's Club chose a charity called the Mary Parrish Center, and they are located here in Nashville, and they provide compassionate housing and just the tools to rebuild life for women and children after domestic violence. And what's really the word that really is kind of numbing in that is survivors. You think about domestic violence and you just think about these women literally escaping in the middle of the night, whatever their situation may be. And they find their way to the Mary Parrish Center with nothing but the clothes on their back. And so Mary Parrish Center is, they have 10 apartments, and these women and children, it provides them a place to live, the tools to rebuild their lives and just kind of get out and be safe. So we really wanted to gift a makeover to a woman, and we really wanted it to be a child or children as well. But of course, we wanted to just really spoil a woman who had just had a hard life, who had been through so much. And so the Mary Parrish Center chose our recipient. And the criteria that they used was just, she has been through the program long enough ago and is far enough on her journey where it is safe to be sharing this video and safe to be sharing her story. And then we had the opportunity to meet her before the makeovers. Maria and her daughters lived at Mary Parrish Center for 1.5 years. And at the time they came there, her son had to go back to Mexico. It was just too much. And so she made a promise to him that there would be a day where she would be able to bring him back and they would be a family again. And he had just returned home maybe 3 months before we got to meet him and do this makeover. And he just stood there so proud. So one of the reasons Maria was chosen is because she's just a person who always helps others and never does anything for herself. And so it's important to also say that when we do these makeovers, we partner with the Belk store in Cool Springs because they are the ones who are gifting the actual merchandise. So Maria and her 2 daughters each walked out of that store with over $200 in merchandise. We had brought a stylist in, Charlie from Dabadoo Salon, who did their hair. The makeup counters did their makeup. So they came in, they tried on these clothes. We helped them choose the right looks that made them feel good. And just, Maria had tears in her eyes. I mean, she had never in her life been pampered like this before, and certainly her daughters hadn't either. The video, our photographer who we work with, Lindsay Cottrell with Lemons to Love Photography, she has mastered the art of just capturing that emotion. When you watch it, you can just see her eyes fill up. And the 2 daughters, one in particular was extremely shy and she wouldn't even come out of the fitting room. She just was so self-conscious. By the end of it, she had the biggest smile on her face and was twirling circles and hugging her sister. And like I said, the son, their brother, just kind of sat there the whole time and said, "Ma, you look so beautiful." And it was amazing.